Afternoon, Arkansas Tech. My name's Trace Wiley, and right now it's 58 degrees on campus. More on weather later in the episode, though. For all your news, sports, and weather, Tech TV starts right now.
Welcome back to this Tuesday, November 11th edition of Tech TV News. I'm Aubrey Fahm.
And I'm Emily Tyler. Thanks for joining us.
The historic government shutdown enters day 42 and continues. The Senate approved a deal Monday night to end the shutdown, which now heads to the House for a vote. If passed, it would extend government funding through January 2026 and include 3 year-long funding bills for federal agencies, but does not extend expiring Affordable Care Act subsidies. The House could vote on the bill as early as tomorrow. The shutdown is now the longest in history, outpacing the previous 35-day shutdown in 2018. Tech TV will continue to update you as the situation progresses.
Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders announced Saturday that she's allocating an additional $500,000 in state funds to support Arkansas food banks as the federal government shutdown continues. The funding drawn from the state's restricted reserve funds was approved through emergency action by the Arkansas Legislative Council chairs. The Arkansas Hunger Relief Alliance allocated the money to the 6 Feeding America member food banks across the state: Northwest Arkansas Food Bank at Springdale, the Food Bank of North Central Arkansas, Food Bank of Northeast Arkansas at Jonesboro, River Valley Regional Food Bank at Fort Smith, Arkansas Food Bank at Little Rock, and the Harvest Regional Food Bank at Texarkana.
The Arkansas Department of Agriculture issued a warning on Monday, urging poultry growers in the state to remain vigilant for signs of highly pathogenic avian influenza. Last month, the department confirmed the first case of bird flu in a backyard flock in Mississippi County. While it's the only confirmed case in the state, other states have reported outbreaks, making prevention and monitoring crucial. Avian influenza can be devastating to poultry, causing sudden death and spreading rapidly through contact with infected birds or contaminated equipment. The department reminds growers that any suspected or confirmed case should be reported immediately.
A new pilot program will bring Arkansas-grown food to school districts across the state. The initiative will pilot in 5 school districts during the 2025-2026 school year, featuring monthly Arkansas Plate Days, where cafeterias will serve meals with Arkansas-grown ingredients. Each month, the plates will be different. For example, the first January plate will be made of pork and specialty vegetables. Arkansas Secretary of Agriculture Wes Ward emphasized the initiative's goal of making Arkansas-grown food a regular part of school meals. He says by helping schools source more products from Arkansas farmers and producers, we're supporting our state's largest industry, improving access to healthy meals for students, and strengthening local communities. Participating districts will serve 1 Arkansas plate meal per month starting January 2026, with plans to expand statewide in the 2026-2027 school year.
Coming up after the break, we'll have more news updates. Stick around.
Who can you turn to for news you can trust? Your local TV and radio broadcasters. You trust us to keep you safe during times of crisis and to deliver the weather, sports, and entertainment you rely on every day. We bring you the facts you need to make decisions that matter. And as misinformation floods social media, you can trust your local stations to deliver the truth. Text TV to 52886 and tell Congress you rely on your local stations for trusted news.
You've worked hard. You've earned a life that you can call your own. Retirement worries shouldn't get in the way. But many Americans like you are finding that retiring on a fixed income is harder than they expected. Fortunately, there are benefits programs that can help. Visit benefitscheckup.org to see if you're among the millions of people eligible for thousands of dollars in benefits to help you age well, so you can focus on what's really important. Benefits Checkup. You've earned.
International Education Week is underway at Arkansas Tech. The celebration kicked off Monday and runs through Friday, November 14th, with events spotlighting cultures and traditions from around the world. Today's schedule includes a study abroad information session, a passport clinic from 4 to 5 in Dean Hall, room 117, and an international perspectives forum from 5 to 6 in Ross Pendergraft Library and Technology Center, room 300B. Later this week, students can enjoy cultural nights for India and Japan, plus a presentation on Evita by ATU professor Dr. Paola Jim. All events are hosted by the Office of International Education. For more information on the full schedule, visit atu.edu/internationaled.
This morning, Arkansas Tech observed Veterans Day 2025 with a ceremony at the flagpole between Tucker Coliseum and Doc Bryan Student Services Center. 5 cadets from the ATU U.S. Army ROTC program served as the color guard and raised the American flag. ATU student Chris Campbell of Alma performed the national anthem on trumpet. The ceremony was hosted by the ATU Office of Veteran Services. To learn more, you can go to atu.edu/veterans.
Head coach of ATU women's basketball program, Dave Wilbers, has announced that he will retire after the 2025-26 basketball season. Wilbers is the longest tenured head women's basketball coach in Golden Suns history. He will end his career tied with another Arkansas Sports Hall of Fame member, Sam Heinzman, for most seasons as a head basketball coach at Arkansas Tech. Wilbers was introduced as the 6th head coach of the intercollegiate athletics era for Arkansas Tech women's basketball in April of 2007.
The Office of Arkansas Attorney General Tim Griffin and the Arkansas Tech University Division of Student Affairs will educate ATU students on the danger of counterfeit medication and fentanyl during a One Pill Can Kill event on Monday, November 17th, beginning at 4:30 that evening in the Whole Building Student Union. The 1-hour workshop will also teach ATU students how to recognize an overdose, how to properly administer Narcan, and how to assess resources to help a friend in crisis. ATU students in attendance will receive a free meal and a free t-shirt. Arkansas Tech students may register for the workshop on Presence. For more information about the workshop, you can email vpsa@atu.edu. In addition to the workshop, Griffin will participate in a press conference concerning the One Pill Can Kill initiative at 9 that morning in the Whole Building Student Union. Tech TV will bring you coverage of that press conference.
When we come back from the break, Tech TV's Caden Hauser will have your ATU sports updates. Keep it here.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
I didn't talk about it. I was told not to talk about it.
So I'm here to talk about it.
Because I can't stay quiet.
I was able to break my silence.
Because of those who refuse to stay quiet.
I am a businesswoman.
Activist.
Survivor.
Survivor. Survivor.
Welcome back. I'm Caden Hauser here with your sports updates. The Golden Suns volleyball program competed twice this past week, with their first match being on Tuesday, November 4th against the UAM Boll Weevils. The Golden Suns would win in straight sets, but 2 of those went into extras. The club would compete again on Thursday at Tucker Coliseum against the Southern Arkansas University Mule Riders. This match looked as if it would be over early, as the Golden Suns held a 2-set lead and were faced with match point in the 3rd set, with the score set at 24-21. The Mule Riders were able to make a phenomenal 5-0 run to win the set 26-24. SAU would also win the 4th set and force extras with a final of 28-26. After losing 2 closely contested sets, the Golden Suns did a great job to close it out in the 5th set 15-10. Henley Hooks and Savannah Meyer led them with kills in 18 each, and they look to continue that dominance this week as they travel to Arkadelphia to take on the Ouachita Baptist Tigers on Tuesday, November 11th, and they will play their final regular season match at home against the Harding Bison on Thursday, November 13th. Wonder Boy football picked up their 7th win of the season this past Saturday as Coach Thompson and his squad traveled to Shawnee, Oklahoma to take on the 2-7 Oklahoma Baptist Bison. Both teams had a very good first quarter as both were able to score double-digit points. At the end of the first, Tech would lead 14-10 and would hold that lead heading into halftime at 21-17. The Wonder Boy defense would show up in that third quarter, keeping the Bison off the scoreboard, allowing the offense to give their lead some cushion. Heading into the fourth, Arkansas Tech had their lead extended up to 28-17. Both teams were able to put points on the board in the fourth quarter, but Tech held their ground to win with a final score of 38-25. Freshman running back Bryson Rowland had another big week, tallying 172 yards on 31 carries, accompanied with 3 touchdowns. With that, and they came in the first, third, and fourth quarter. The Wonder Boys now close out their winning season at home against the 10-0 Harding Bison on Saturday at 2 p.m. Both the Golden Suns and Wonder Boys basketball programs are set to perform at Night 1 at Tucker tonight. This will consist of drills from both teams as well as a 3-point and dunk contest. Both coaches will also be addressing the crowd in anticipation for this upcoming season. Doors open at 5:30. The event will start at 6. Come get your first look at Golden Suns and Wonder Boys basketball. That's all the ATU sports updates I have for you today. Now back to the news desk.
What does this week's weather have in store for us? Tech TV's Trace Wiley has the forecast after the break. Stay with us.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
In today's digital world, it's hard to know who to trust. Your local TV and radio stations bring you the facts. Misinformation and deep fakes flood social media, but broadcasters deliver verified and accurate news. For news, emergency updates, sports, and entertainment, turn to your local stations. Text TV to 52886 and urge Congress to support the vital local journalism broadcasters provide.
I'm Trace Wiley with your weather. Taking a look around the state, it's finally getting a little cooler with current temperatures in Fayetteville being 62, Little Rock also being 62, Jonesboro being 58, and Texarkana being 68. Taking a look around Russellville, today's sunrise was at 6:43 a.m. Today's UV index was at 4, so we're getting low. Today's sunset is going to be at 5:08. It's a little bit earlier than it has been. Taking a look at your 5-day forecast. Today was sunny with a high of 63 and a low of 37. Tomorrow is also going to be sunny with a high of 72 and a low of 45. Thursday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 76 and a low of 55. Friday is going to be sunny with a high of 76 and a low of 57. And Saturday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 77 and a low of 56. Y'all, this weather is crazy. Like, why is it going from cold to hot?
I love the cold temperatures, but if it's not snowing, I'm kind of not loving having to bundle up.
Right.
I don't like that I have to put on my puffy winter jacket in the morning for classes, and then by the time
take it off halfway through the day.
Yeah, I don't love it.
I'm done with it.
Well, that wraps up this edition of Tech TV. Thanks for joining us.
Have a wonderful week. Heck yeah, Tech yeah.